Now then, so it's finally happened. We've got a trailer for GTA 6. Every man and his dog's watched it, and every man and his dog has made a video about it, and I am one of those man, but without a dog. So, I'm going to give my breakdown of the trailer, and I'll try and keep it short and sweet. So let's get into it. So, start off with the views. GTA 5 has 101 million views in 12 years. Fairly good. But GTA 6 has said, nice one, hold my beer. 106 million in one day. Now, it's been 4 days until recording, and it's 130 million. I mean, talk about smashing records. It's broken 5 already. I don't know what they are, but I think one of them was most viewed YouTube video in a day or something. It's just mental. It's just mental. And if anyone says, yeah, but Elder Scrolls, the most anticipated, nah, just shut up. It's not. GTA 6 is. Right, let's move on. So this is the first scene we got, and I looked at this and I thought, wow, it's vibrant. It feels warm, right? Even though I'm looking at it on a computer screen, and I'm not actually there, but it looks lovely. And saying that, this is on a YouTube video, and this is a screenshot of a YouTube video. If it looks like this, which is pretty good, I've got an Xbox Series X and a TV that does 1080p 60 Hz. I'm not bragging, I'm just saying that, it's going to look stunning on there. And I've got a smile while saying that, you can probably tell, because the level of detail that this game has is nothing like I've ever seen before. Right, let's move on. So, speaking of detail, look at this. This is the beach, and this is Vice City, and the city looks amazing. Again, it said GTA 5, you've got a fairly nice city. Hold my beer, bosh. Look at this. The architecture on this is brilliant, right? The artwork, everything. This isn't some CGI bollocks. No, no, no. I believe this is in-game footage. I'm going to just say this now, so I have to say it again. Everything is in-game, and that's just I can't speak. It's just amazing. It feels vibrant. I mean, look at the trees. Look at them. The foliage looks lovely, and it looks busy. It looks alive, and I want to play it now. Right, let's move on. So again, this is another scene, and there's a bridge here. Where's my cursor? Here it is. This bridge here, right? It's derelict, and I bet you anything, people are going to do car meets, they're going to race, and they're going to yeet it off this ramp, right? And just like in GTA 5, where they did car meets at, well, everywhere, but races in particular was at LSIA to see, who was the fastest car and test cars out and stuff. And another thing, you've got uh, container ships here and yachts and some geezer in a plane. And, oh, there's a blimp over there. Nice. But, it feels busy, it feels alive. I mean, the water as well just looks lovely. I might not want to drink it, but it looks lovely. Right, let's move on. So, Vice City at night, and the lighting's wonderful. How it bounces off buildings. The traffic looks nice. What I've noticed is at daytime it looks busier, but at night not so, which I think is quite a nice little detail. Oh, there's a yacht there. I haven't seen that. I've watched it like multiple times and not noticed that. And there's people on balconies here, which we've never seen before. Actual um, apartments being lived in. And there's a fair amount of um, activity over here. So you could have like yacht meetups, if you will. Comparing each other's yachts and how much is your yacht, mate, instead of how much is your Bugatti. Right. So this city looks wonderful, by the way. I'm really excited to explore it. I'm going to spend like hours just driving around and just trying to learn the map, but also look at the beautiness of it. Is that even a word, beautiness? The beauty of it. There we go. So here we come to the beach now. There's a lot happening. It's bustling. It looks vibrant again. I like how there's stuff happening. People have got their own like personalities, shall we say, or personas. So we've got a geezer putting suntan lotion on her. We've got a geezer making a TikTok for her. Got a chihuahua there, and you know some some boys having a chat about the economy or whatever. I don't know. But the thing is, it looks nice, and I can't wait to go to the beach. But the real question is, are they going to be in the bikinis when it's snowing? Because in GTA 5, right, it could be -20 and they don't give a shit. They are in their bikinis having a whale of a time. And it does break the immersion a bit, but hopefully they've clocked on to that. Right. So here we come. Now, we've all seen this, right? They've got jiggle physics. And, and I'm all for it. But the thing is, this looks like a very interesting place. It makes the Vanilla Unicorn, I think it's called, in GTA 5 look fucking dead. This is, vibrant, shit's happening. And I like how they've got this like sparkler thing. And if they're celebrating someone's birthday, I think it'd be cool if like your character would not age, but like maybe if you go into like a certain establishment, they go, "You're right, Barry, you've turned 30 in game years. Here's a cake." Like that'd be pretty funny, but I like how it's all just alive and it feels like somewhere you'd want to go. So these are the first shots of what I would say the actual in-game footage, as in the trailer storyline. So we've got Lucia, and she's speaking to a detention officer or social worker, and what I've noticed is the detail of this lass's hair is just brilliant. And if her hair looks brilliant, what's the interior of the car's going to be? The sounds, everything. They've taken a lot of time with this game. Clearly, I mean, 10 years. You'd hope they have, but it looks stunning, and I can't wait to play this campaign. So, 2 points I want to make. On the left-hand side, the building, there's people in the balconies, and if you look at the blinds, they're all at certain lengths, if you will. So you can do a bit of peeping Tom if you want, but it looks like people live in them. And then if we go to the right-hand side, it looks like some out of David Attenborough. Do you know what I mean? It, the level of detail on the wildlife is brilliant. I'm all for it. I would like to see more wildlife. I've never played RDR2, but apparently that had a lot of stuff in it. And if you just look at the reflections of the water of the animals, you've got, I think, geese, definitely flamingos, and crocodiles. I mean, will we see horses and stuff like that? Maybe, but so far, I'm liking the vibrancy, if you will, of the colours and so on. And I like how it's not just city. You've got other places, a bit like GTA 5, but no one really went, into the northern part. I did, but that was if we're doing an RP, and there might have been the odd mission here and there, but most of it was in the city. So hopefully they've, evenly like split it up, so you can use the whole map. Here we have the equivalent of TikTok, I think. So basically people will just post stuff up, and this geezer's getting a crocodile out of a swimming pool, and just to look at the foliage at the back, brilliant. Like it looks like my garden, but not not specifically my garden, but just the amount of colours and stuff. And it really looks nice. I mean, if we can actually buy an apartment with a pool and so on, I think that'd be pretty cool. Now, this was only 5 seconds, so I'm glad I've been able to capture it like I have. Now, I know it's shit quality, but this is maybe a mission, maybe it's not, I don't know, but it's not your typical police officers that we've seen in recent GTA games. It looks like they're gang units, which is quite exciting if that's the case. If we can play as a gang unit cop busting, people and nicking drugs. So I'm all for that. I mean, I've always been a lover of RP and emergency services, so this is up my street. Speaking of cops, here we go. So I've decided to look at all the police vehicles that we saw, and I'm like a kid at Christmas, right? I'm getting a bit giddy because the amount of detail they've put in these vehicles is just brilliant, So at the top here in the middle, that's an actual real life police car. On the left is the in-game Crown Vic. Is there a big difference? I would say no, and that excites me. Now, bottom left we've got a SUV, and the top right that might be Highway Patrol. I'm not sure. Bottom right, I think that's the sheriff, and actually, hang on a sec. Oh no, they're all sheriff or something like that. But fuck it. Basically, it's nice, and I'm excited for the variety of the police. And if they've done this with the police, what have they done with the fire and the paramedic? That excites me. Now, in GTA 5, we had Highway Patrol, but they only drove bikes, and there was a colour pattern for them. But we only had LSPD, and Blaine County. Now here, it looks like we've got 3 different variants of the police. So we could have Port Gellhorn, some other geezer, and Vice City. So I'm excited for it. Right, I do need to move on because I'd be spending too much time on this. So, my conclusions. Right, well, 2025, shithouse, mate. Like, what is that? It's just bollocks. So, I know I did videos saying that it's going to come out in either 2023 or 2024. Now, I made it very clear that that was my prediction, and I only used the information that I went off from Rockstar themselves or the CEO of Take-Two. I didn't do any of this bullshit. Oh, I've got an insider kill Barry. No, fuck that. Now, what doesn't irritate me? Yeah, it's 2025. Now we've waited 10 years, so 2 years and that much. It might be even just a year, but all these people that have spewed out videos after videos after videos of just like made up shite. Loads of people and them themselves and like, yeah, I'm just one of those geezers, mate. I'm so in it. Like they're gonna say that they've got insider information and it's all true, and it's just like, oh, shut the fuck up. It's just irritating. But on a good note, let's end it on a good note. We've got the trailer, and it's the first trailer, hopefully of many. So we can all sleep easy at night, right? Let's just wait for the game, and then we can criticize it then. Because I've heard some people say GTA6 is going to get banned. Like what? Like what are you on about? And I've heard some people say, "Oh, it's too woke." Just shut the fuck up. It's a game, right? Do you want it all to be Barry, like full of Barrys that are white? No, you want diversity. You want variety. You want, I don't know. It's a fucking game. How are you getting arsey over a game? I'm getting arsey because it's coming out in 2025. But anyway, please leave a like, subscribe, and in the comments, do put what you are looking forward to in GTA6 and your verdict on the trailer. But with that said, I will see you in the next one. Ta-ra.